Hi everyone, my name is Sarah Ludwig, your County Youth Coordinator for Dubuque County. Thanks for joining us today. This is a really quick video that will show you how to enter your market animal ID information into 4-H Online. So this goes for the market beef, the market swine, market sheep, or market goat. This will be the exact same process. The process that I show will be going over market beef and how to enter that, but it will be the exact same process for all of the other market animals. So I am going to go ahead and share my screen so that you guys can see 4-H Online. Okay, so here you can see is our 4-H Online. I have already logged into my account. So you should already be enrolled and an approved member prior to weigh-ins. So you should be able to just log back in and go ahead and click on the member you want to enter animal information for. So click this view on the exhibitor you're doing first. So over here on the left, you can see there's a bunch of different things you can click on. So enrollment, club information, projects, and then also animals. So go ahead and click on the animals. And as you can see, I've already entered one market beef in here. But to add a new one, you would just click add an animal and then add a new animal. So here you will go ahead and enter the animal type and the identifier. So I'm going to do market beef, but you could also do your sheep or your swine or your goats, and that would have the weigh-in after it for your market animals. But let's do the market beef. And then this is your tag. So for the market beef specifically and your market, any animal that was at weigh-in, so your market sheep, your market goat, your market swine, or your market beef, they will all be tagged with a 4-H tag. And all of our 4-H tags have a specific 3-letter beginning. So they're usually JJW, JJU, something like that. Check your tags or your paperwork to see what it says. But if you're not sure what that lettering is, give me a call and I will let you know what it is. But go ahead and make sure you enter that in, the tag with the 3 letters and the numbers. And then you will go ahead, sorry, let me move my computer a second, and click next. And again, kind of as we're going, so you should have received paperwork after the weigh-in, a hard copy of all of your weigh-in, like the weights and the tag number and all of that. So fill this out online based off of what we gave you at weigh-in. So next, go ahead and click show questions and you'll enter your beginning weight. So let's just say mine was 750, the weigh-in date. So go ahead and enter the day that we weighed in on. If you know the birth date, you can add that, and then the breed, or even if it's a crossbred, whatever it is, go ahead and enter that in here. For these next few questions, county raised, everyone will click yes for county raised, or you should because most of you live in the county. We don't have anything specific to that section, so if you accidentally click no, that's fine too. That's not a big deal for us. This next section that says home raised, make sure if you are doing home raised, you click yes. If you're doing a purchased animal, click no. And again, that is specific to Dubuque County, so be careful on which one you're clicking for that. If you are doing home raised specifically for beef, make sure you have filled out that home raised form with us so that we know you are also doing home raised. The premise ID, we do not worry about here in Dubuque. If you have your registration number already, go ahead and enter that in now. You should hopefully be able to enter that in at a later date if you don't have it yet. If not, let me know and I will enter that in for you once you get your registration information. And I do need a hard copy of all of your guys' registration papers to me before July 1st. So if you are doing a registered animal, make sure you get me those registration papers or a copy of them so we have them on file. The retinal image, that is if you guys got the retinal images at the weigh-in. So click yes or no for that, and that is for State Fair. And that's not, that's specific to beef, sheep, and goats, but not for swine. Swine would say something different. So I'm just going to click no. The animal gender, go ahead and pick either male or female. The tag information is already in there. Just double check that to make sure it's the right lettering and number. For market beef, we do tattoo, but they are just a very generic 4-H tattoo, so don't worry about putting that in there. And then for weigh-in location, so if you did not weigh in at the Dubuque County weigh-in, so if you went to a different county, go ahead and put what county you weighed in at. Click next. You can upload your animal registration papers if you need to here, so then you won't need to worry about mailing me a copy or coming in. So you could upload that here. Click next. Just double check all of your information. So double check your weight, your breed, your sex, and your tag. And then after you submit this, I will also double check it with the paper copy I have from weigh-in. So you will click submit, and that should be it. You can double check it again, but that should be it. So if you need to go in and add another one, just click animals again off to the left here, and you will see which ones are there. You can click into it and see that information, or you can add another animal. And that's it. So yeah, there is a step-by-step Word document that I can send you guys if you need that. Otherwise, just go to the Iowa 4-H website and search animal ID, and it will bring you to the page that has the help sheet too. So thanks for watching. Hopefully that helped you. Please let me know if you guys need to come in and get help with doing that, or if you want me to walk you through it over the phone. It is a new process, so I totally understand if you guys need some extra help, but it should be pretty simple, and hopefully this helps. Thanks.